Alrighty. Oh, wait. Hold on. Alrighty. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the arc, where, I know yesterday I said we were gonna play more indies, but, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot that, FF14 was getting patched today, and, one of my personal favorite games, so we're gonna go stream that. Let's see, where did the story leave off? MSQ, or main story quest, left off with, I know we beat Rubicante. Zero is, still on our plane, or on the source. And, Golbez is doing Golbez stuff on the other moon. So, they added emotes to fucking all this. God, oh, so nice. But as you can see, my inventory is out of shape. But we did put together a little bit of a summer glam to make our character comfy. And, yeah. Let's, check in on how the former Scions of the Seventh Dawn are doing. Varshan getting mobbed by everybody right now. Currying favor. Varshan's eyes light up when he sees you. Oh, well, really? Thank you. Narumi, 'tis good to see you. Have you any news of old Charlian? Not really. We've yet to hear from Y'shtola regarding her search for a means to return to the void. I must confess that her silence has left me feeling restless. Oh, that's right. They closed the gate. Nor am I alone in this. Estinian has such an excess of energy that he has been helping training our soldiers with a nary a grumble. As for Zero... Oh? Hey, there she is. Is something the matter? No. Narumi paid us a visit, and so I was prizing her. Hold on, we're just gonna have to not put that on autoplay. Are you heading somewhere? Aye, to replenish my aether. Gotta eat. Ugh, excuse me. Oh, I need to go grab my coffee. Would you like to come? I went to go get coffee in the kitchen, completely forgot to bring it with me back to my desk. Rare but most welcome invitation. Timely too, I might add. I myself was thinking of venturing out into the city. It would be my pleasure to join you. Would you accompany us, of course? Yeah, I would love to. Come then. I've an errand to run at the bazaar first. How many tall people around me? Teleport with my... Hey. I'm glad they added that feature to where you can just click on the map. Like, click on the each right on the map in order to teleport. That seems like a lot easier of a time. Harry, merchant. Yo, who are you? You're with Mrs. Zero? How rare to see her with others. For I brought her here. If you would gauge the city's prosperity, there's no surer way than to visit the bazaar and observe the people. This I learned from Ahwan and his predecessors. Alright, Zero, what do you got? I'm picking up some more spice. Married told me to do so before my next visit. Mistress Zero has quite the tolerance, you see. The sisters know we Hanish are fond of spicy food. I mean, spicy food's good, but I doubt any of us could keep up with her. Tongue-tied today. With just the spices they normally have on hand. The Mahane? I don't remember how it's pronounced. Can't quite satisfy her, which is why I'm happy to provide what they need to achieve more rigorous flavors. Now then, variety being the spice of life, perhaps you'd like to choose something extra to blend with Mr. Zero's usual? Jalapeno. Carolina Reaper. It'll help to keep things interesting. What do you say? Fine by me. You can appreciate the nuances of this world's sustenance far better than I can, I expect. Selection of space. A colorful array of spices peer out from hempen sacks. The lustrous crimson powder, the aromatic black thorns, the little red husks, coarse yellow flakes. Let's go with, this is just regular black pepper, ain't it? Let's go with some crimson powder. Bright in color, this powder is hot just to look at. It will likely induce a healthy sweat consumed. Yes. Ah, it's a fine choice, but don't take my word for it. Here, have a taste. Hero may wish to observe your reaction. It would be considerate to sample the spice in her presence. A word? Just doing it? You tentatively place some of the spice on your tongue. The veritable phase engulfs your mouth. Shit's hot. Your reaction speaks volumes. That will suffice then. Always a pleasure, Miss Zero. Do give Married my regards. Yes, we're going. Oh, yeah, that's right. The lady that runs the fucking cafe. Yeah, over here. Everybody's here. Dr. Varshan again. I am pleased to see that Zero has become a regular here, and so much as to bring her own spice. I mean, I guess you gotta. That guy's working. Well, I should probably put this away. Welcome to Mary's Mayhem? Hane? We'll get it. One way or another, we'll get it.
My usual, please.
Oh.
But with this spice.
I can go back to autoplay. Hang the spice like, oh god.
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure. Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
I don't need that much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it.
Oh.
there would be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
Very well. A full kettle, then.
Aww.
Excellent. We'll prepare it at once.
Feeding the whole place.
And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
How spicy.
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps. Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
I will, and we will be in pain. Oh, then I'll have His Excellency's helping. Because I love curry. Take 2 orders of that.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
Curry's delicious, though. One of my favorite foods in the world.
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in Radzatan, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all. Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body. Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands.
True. Salt, man.
All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
Calm down there.
In the beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me. But now it is my home, and the people of Radzatan my beloved children.
Aww.
Together, we build this vibrant nation. And naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world.
He did.
A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew.
True.
In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
I mean, you'd hope so. Well, I guess
Nonetheless,
he did, 'cause he died.
it's wrong to damn another to save yourself, as I told Rubicante. As I found myself moved to speak. I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek. What is going on?
Oh?
What's happening?
Oh?
Compliments of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
Some naan, too?
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
I do like how they can go from being like extremely silly to being very serious sometimes in this game.
Ah! It burns! It burns!
Well,
To better maintain the facade, The alchemists ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food. However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Oh.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this.
Oh.
Come. Let's replenish our ether.
Loves eating, huh? The slight concern on our character's face. Of just, oh. Was that a Lassie? My whole life flashed before my eyes and it was exhilarating. I thought the spices we picked were perfect. Hell yeah. You like it spicy. Built different.
I trust you have eaten your fill.
Oh, now I want curry and a mango lassi.
I shall have Marid prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment. By this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta. Come, let us pay him a visit.
Got it. For the boy. Our favorite dragoon buddy. Also, damn, that whole tavern. Out. The spicy curry has left you slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges await, you are ready to face them head on and with feeling. Good to know. Oh my god, we have to go up. You're forged by flames of truly challenging curry. Spicy circulation 12 or 22. Well, good to know. Good to know we get a buff from that. I wonder what it does. Turn on my pink stance just in case. Ah, there he is. Sub-Zero. I'm satisfied. I did not expect so many to take up the challenge. I am glad to see everyone enjoying themselves. Welcome back. Justinian? Yes, he has returned to his chambers. I shall be happy to escort you. Yes, let's go to Estinian's chambers. I'm gonna go to his room to visit him.
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
I enter.
Good? Yoshi P. Come on.
Squid masala from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
Good.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks.
What?
Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
Oh? 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 Oh no, his non-nipples.
Shall we disrobe as well?
There.
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
Presentable. Yoshi P. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Right, he has his dingy ass adventuring clothes. Hey.
At last. We've been looking for you.
Ugh, favorite
My
voice.
friends, tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
Yeah.
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Orionge's assistance.
Hell yeah.
Ishtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Ashdaya are on the moon of the 13th. Unlike here in the Source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist. Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Okay.
Is such a feat possible?
In theory. Having once been a single hole, the Source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography. And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound.
Seems like a pretty important detail to
All
me.
of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th.
Oh.
Of course, there is the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Orionge's counsel.
True. But then they'd
Both
be
the
voicing
Watcher
on the moon.
and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Be it in Radzat-Han or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with Harnish insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil.
This is going to involve another Atomos?
A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage.
Are we using Zodiark? Or the crater he was
The
in?
preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether. After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm.
True. Gotta bring his actual body with us.
My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. As you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the brands imprisoning Zodiark.
Oh, are we
And
shooting
we,
the tower
in
laser?
like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
Ooh.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
Orionge?
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent. Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all. May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
Fine by me. The room was beginning to feel constraining.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the star. Might I prevail upon you for your assistance?
Me?
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work. We'll open our gate, and we will stop Golbez.
Right. To the moon! Oh, to the moon. The Dark Throne. What the fuck are we gonna do? Alright. Ooh, food items. I want direct hit. I don't think I can use any of these other ones. You have no shortage of allies at your disposal. I'm glad. Cannot thank you enough for your constant support. Ah, Oriange, going ham. Got it. Oriange wishes to depart at once. Now let's go. If one and all are ready, then let us set forth a preparation to complete. I may beg a moment to exchange this vessel for its grown counterpart. It is in the keeping of alchemists of the High Crucible. Of course, we shall accompany thee thither, and thence begin our journey. So Oriange, always going to be Speak with Oriange. Ugh. Excuse me. Oh, there's a cat girl inside me. Where are we going? We're here. I had to remember because that other aetheryte is actually the one at the bottom of the stairs. Ooh, it's been a while. Also, you can tell how busy the servers are just by trying to load into one of the main hub areas, and like the load time is just getting a little bit longer. Holy cow. Opening a gate is about as difficult as I expected. My apologies for the delay. Got taller again. Ah, that is a striking simulacrum indeed. Well suited to the work ahead, I doubt not. Allow me to explain Y'shtola's plan in greater detail. Please do. You know, we seek to open a void gate in Mare Elementorum, and we might gain direct passage to the moon on the 13th. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, we must needs accomplish two tasks. We need to gather Aether, I know that one. But first, the procurement of a substantial quantity of aether, and subsequent delivery of it unto the Tower of Babel. Said structure was once used to siphon the land's essence by way of the Telophoroid's spires. It was, and then we kinda destroyed them? Question mark? Such a method, however, doth pose an unacceptable risk to the greater ethereal balance of our world. Thus must we seek an alternate means of conveying our requisite resource. Our second task doth pertain to the use of the Tower of Babel itself. You recall that this portal unto the tower was placed under the supervision of the Ilsabar Institute. We would employ it to different ends. We must first obtain the contingent's express permission. I would like to believe they would not refuse us. So perhaps we should concern ourselves with the aether problem first. Have you any idea whence we might source the vast quantity needed? Honestly, don't know where we're going to get all this aether from. It's like, a likely location doth come to mind. It does make for the airship landing. There I shall reveal more. Never make me go to the airship landing. Let me just teleport there. Oh no. Are we gonna use the civilium? Before we found Megumin cosplay? This Megumin outfit with the cat? I get it. Alright, where is the... I don't think I've ever gone to this airship landing here. Alright. Let's go over again. Airship landing. Yeah, definitely haven't come here in a long ass time. What up, Darrow? Sometimes come here for the view. Beautiful. Rush on? I am most keen to know more of Urianger's potential solution. In the worst case, I was prepared to offer one of my eyes. It seems it will not come to that. Yeah, let's pump the brakes on taking out dragon eyes and using them for something that we can find another solution to. Alright, Urianger, what do you got? All our presents and accounted for. Excellent. We shall travel to Charlayan and then seek the nearby Isle of Ham. Whose little dinosaur is that? Here unto the surface of this isle do rivers of aether converge. The turning energy of its confluence is released by way of geysers. Originally, the Ragnarok was to be powered by aether harvested from the island. You mean the spaceship that we have? But as well you know, an alternate power source was ultimately found in the vessel. Passage unto Ultima Thule, the very limits of existence, was facilitated by not less than the strength of the Mother Crystal herself. We did use the Crystal Mom to send us. As such, the Isle of Ham's vast aether deposit remains untouched. We may help ourselves to that energy, provided we are able to secure the forum's permission. Oh. Yet again, with needing permission is nothing straightforward in this world. Such is the nature of politics, I fear. As the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have been officially disbanded, we no longer are we a recognized collective. Yeah? Yeah, you'd have to ask on an individual basis. A somewhat disadvantaged position, bureaucratically speaking. Fortunately, there is a recognized and respected body upon which we might prevail. The students of Valdesen. Oh, Kral and Graha. On arriving in Charlian, let us seek our friends at the Annex. I guess I'm technically also a student of Valdesen. I haven't finished your rig, or at least started. Ooh, fuck, I need to get a coffee. Oh, that's why everybody's here. You know what? Give me like 2 seconds to go get some coffee. And then, yeah, we'll be right back. Alright, let's swap on back. Our coffee. And yeah, let's go to this Isle of Ham. Okay, let's see what we got here. Also, look at this group of people here. Everybody's here. Alright, Leandre. While Mistress Kryl hath burdens enough of her own, we may be confident she will do her utmost to assist us. And Rashan? Excuse me, everybody. When I last came here, it was to deliver my sire's scales. How long ago it seems now. You did? And Zero? Island literally bursting with ether. That's the sort of paradise Voidson dreamed of. Alright, OG, Sunjika? What up? Welcome back, Narumi. What brings you here today? And in such colorful company? You mean all these people? I think we're all here to see the same people. Greetings, Ojika. On this occasion, we are come to seek the students' assistance in a matter of some urgency. In that case, you'll want to speak with Cryo. She's in the main hall sorting through our archives. There's a visitor with her at the moment, but it's no one you don't know, so feel free to show yourself in. I mean, I'm assuming it's Graha. Oh! Oh, I guess you did say a visitor. They did say a visitor. Hey, what's good, guy?
Well now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends. As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Oh, I love Cryo. Love Cryo so much.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
Okay, Zero, calm down.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
Forgot his name. I feel bad.
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway. Erenville occasionally comes and shares the latest Gleaner gossip, you see.
Yeah?
From forgotten ruins to mysterious relics, if there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
That's fair.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition.
Erenville, I fucking love you.
As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryl fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guildship business, but rather...
Oh, you're going on a personal adventure?
Homecoming.
Oh.
But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the Void. There, a man named Golbez plots to invade our world. A man who even now holds my sister hostage.
Golbez.
To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
An invasion from the 13th? Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
I fucking feel you, Cryo.
You have a knack for finding trouble.
We are troublemakers.
If Gleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession. It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
Oh?
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission.
Fair assumption.
Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world. As representative, I hereby pledge our full assistance. Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
You work so hard.
We are truly grateful.
If I may. According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any gleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction.
Good thing we have a whole base there.
Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Charley Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system.
You don't say.
You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice, and may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryl, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
Good old Labyrinthos.
Right then, time to put our best foot forward.
Kryl.
A pity you can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance.
Kryl working too hard.
And what have we here? Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
Oh, it looks like stuff that we want to know about. That shit seems important. It's gonna come around and bite us in the ass. We need to go to Labyrinthos. Charlie and Hamlet. Let's see who we have here. Farshawn, what do you have to say? Though it is not the first time I have seen it, I remain in awe of this sky's magnificence. Never did it occur to me that such an expansive facsimile was within men's power to create. I believe we have found our researcher. Margaret? Visitors, how delightful. If you require assistance, then ask away. If so, it so happens you've caught me in post-deadline bliss. Forgive us the abruptness of our inquiry, but 'tis our understanding that thou had charge of the Ragnarok's propulsion systems. We should like to know how Aether harvested at the Isle of Ham was to be stored and transported to the Ark. The disclosure of such information is permitted. Oh, it is no bother at all. We built special tanks that can store Aether, just like how we use casks to store wine. Simple, really. Simple, but quite brilliant in construction. They rivaled even crystals for etheric capacity. Ooh, a pity we never got to use them. How muddled and distant the memory. When Doom's deadline loomed large, we extricated ourselves from the waist-high mire of our work, only to end up chin-deep in another. I was at one with the world, a conduit for the energies of creation, but now I am truly alive. Who would have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? Alright, you gotta take care of yourself, man. Oh, I feel positively functional. I dare say it rivals the thrill of dancing on the knife edge of failure. Yeah. Fucking eee. We are glad for you. Quite. On the subject of the Aether tanks, do you know what became of them? We destroyed them. What did become of them? Oh, for life of me, I can't seem to remember. Did they wipe their memory? Uh-oh. Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. He should be back by now. Just look for the fellow wearing an outfit that screams, "I've been on vacation and you haven't." Very well. You shall seek out his conspicuous colleague of thine. Our sincerest gratitude, Margaret, and do look after thyself. Please take showers as well. Let us seek out this individual attired in a manner suggestive of recent furlough. Find the dude that looks like he went on vacation. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot how comfortable FF14 is to me. Forgot that they changed. I gotta look at the patch notes. Sorry, ADHD moment there. Yeah, we might have to make this into multiple little streams because I'm getting my ass kicked, falling asleep just because I'm a little comfortable right now, and like, oh boy, coffee isn't kicking in yet. We're gonna at least try to go for like 2 to 3 hours. All is well, and I pray 'tis the same with thee and thine. Now, dost thou perchance know of one who recently returned from vacation? The one that obviously looks like they came back from vacation. Zoom out a bit. Got Silken Grin. Charmant? What up, Charmant? You've succeeded in your mission with great aplomb. Thank you wholeheartedly. Without this star, where would I conduct my research? You know what? You're an actual, like, male Viera model that I think looks pretty cool. Must always be learning, even during periods of rest. Alright, dude. What about this Silken Grin? There are no words to express my gratitude for all you've done. Though our preparations for the Great Exodus were ultimately for nothing. I honestly don't care. I'm just happy to be alive. Well, I'm glad. I want to ride on a motorcycle now. Let's see. I see. Probably the one right there. The symbol over their head. What's up, Zero? I do not know what a vacation is, but that man strikes me as more relaxed than most. That's why I feel right. More relaxed than most. Oh, there's Barshon. There we go. If we avail ourselves of these tanks, we shall be well on our way to securing the aether we require. This soundtrack's so good. Oh my goodness! I forgot about our sweet old man. Kokol Denkhole. Face that launched our teeny tiny boat? Or our teeny tiny toy boat? How have you been, Narumi? Able to catch a bit of rest? Yeah, we did. Bro, you look like you got some rest. Oh, look at that little dude. Little dude came back from vacation. Well, I don't know if well, if I don't know about the aether tanks, who in Beauregard's name would? Born right in me very own workshop they were. Yeah, you would be the one to make them. As a pleasure as always, Master Kokol. I trust thy respite proved rejuvenating. And then some. I won't bore you with the details, at least not without a drink in me. So, why the interest in our little old tanks? Permit me to explain. We fire a laser at the moon in order to go to a different world, and we need the tanks to do that. I see. Think I've got the long and short of it. Goes without saying, we all owe more than we can ever repay. If you need our aether tanks, then they're at your disposal. Just one problem. You need the forum's approval to set foot on the island of Ham. Were it up to me, you would be on the next ship out. But that lot can't wipe their arses unless it's in accordance with the procedural motions. Oh. I was not expecting him to show up so soon. You may be assured that my backside is immaculate. The boys. Daliak stomping thighs. That's their fortunate. And scholarship Monteshane? What a surprise! Bro, I'm still in my vacation attire. Can't you tell by my trilby? Pardon the intrusion. Forum has deliberated your petition, and we decided to deliver our verdict directly. I would hope that the manner of pandemonium has not been overshadowed by other concerns, but that is the discussion for another time. Pandemonium's gonna have to wait till probably tomorrow, if I can't get rejuvenated here. You have been granted special dispensation. Dispensation? I don't think I've ever used that word before. You have been granted special dispensation travel to the island of Ham for the purposes of etheric extraction, on one condition. On account of its rich deposits of aether, the isle is home to the throngs of vicious beasts. We ask you to cull any such creatures you encounter. It's a dungeon. That's all. Given the vast amount of aether we seek, I expected a far higher price. Oh, believe me, we do not underestimate the value of what you desire. Nay, we simply owe the students of Baldessian and their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude. Oh, and we felt that expediting your request was a suitable way to repay it. A debt of gratitude. Debt of gratitude. We have taken the liberty of changing the passage to the Isle of Ham. Your vessel awaits in Scholar's Harbor. Then I'd better get those aether tanks loaded onto the airship. We'll be ready to take them where you need, assuming it's safe. It's safe. I shall head back to the annex. But should you need anything else, don't hesitate to call. Alright, later, Cryo. It's actually one of my favorite FF14 songs. Ah, is this our party that we're going into this dungeon with? This cheery captain? Alright. Well, so many people are here. Let's talk to Oriange first. Master Forshno and Scholar Montague should personally deliver these glad tidings. We must endeavor to repay their faith. Yeah, they're pretty cool dudes. Especially once Forshno chilled the fuck out. It seems this forum is like Alize. They help others simply because they want to. Yeah, that's what people should do. That guy's over there is making faces. What up, Vorshan? All proceeds apace thus far, and it is thanks to the enduring bonds you have forged. Here, Captain.
Bound for the Isle of Harm. You look like the ones Master Forshino told me to expect.
Me. Oh, whoops.
If you're ready to depart, then so am I. Just say the word.
Go ahead.
Is something the matter?
I did recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
Oh? Do we need another DPS? Ah. Thank boys.
Forgive me my delay.
I was gonna say, like, aren't we gonna go visit Thancred?
Thancred? 'Tis good to see you.
Who the fuck are you?
If it isn't Varshan. They do grow up so quickly.
Oh boy, Thancred.
Oriange tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face.
Not wrong.
And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald. A pleasure.
Yep. We went around saving people and everything while we visited.
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee.
Yeah, Thancred's our people person.
I speak of the intangible forces which bring souls together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
Sure. He was in the same body as Laha Brea. Alright, so where is this island of Ham? The Aether Font is now accessible! Alright, let's make this easier on ourselves. Let's just swap to Warrior real quick. Warrior Glam, check. Tank stance, off. And like every single dungeon ever since this system came out, yeah, no, we're queuing up with our truss. We got Urianger, Zero, and Varshan. The Sakura. We have 3 set, and then our flex of Varshan. Yep, that seems like our party. Register for duty. Commence. Oh. All ready to see this rust? Haven't touched 14 in like 2 months? 3 months? Ooh, what a pretty dungeon. The Northern Empty. Oh, don't make me kill polar bears. Ah, there we go. Wow, wow. Alright, tank stance is on. Ah. That's me. Ah! Alright, how much can I pull on first? Not a knowing, I gotta test it. Dark boys. I'm not sure if you called that. I leveled up all of my trust. Boy, there are some dungeons just tired of hearing me. I cannot do Tower of God. If I ever get that dungeon again, I immediately get I don't want to. trying to keep track of like a lot of there we go. You know, I still got it. Oh, what are you? What are you? Wingbaker? Dread beast of the seas. Hot. Okay. I'm going. Party line. Ah. Never know when to use my various attacks on. You forced my hand.
This will hurt.
Alright, where's this lead? Oh, it's one of these! What a chill music for a dungeon, though. I don't know how I feel about that, but... Apkalus? Oh, man. Look at him. Well, at least the Apollo model. Oh, it's fuck though. Got some trolls. place. Golems. I like those. I like those a lot.
You forced my hand.
Stop it slowly.
You forced my hand.
Why is that? Ooh. What a pretty area. Here and here. Marcus. Projected by the fusion of Aether, I dare say. Yes, we're on J. Right. The. Kind of a cool move. Anytime I see an AoE on the ground, Love what's here anyways. Let's see. 625? I think it's actually better than my current gear. Good. I might need to actually grind this, I think is that it's just so weird because the other, I guess because the other dungeons were so like they involved more lore so much. It feels weird to just have like regular ass dungeons.
Force my hand.
That's all that I use on this. Treasure chest. More boss? No. If I have to fight that fucking dragon. Oh. Yeah? You drinking coffee? Yeah, I am drinking coffee. I'm drinking coffee a little late, so I'm still like tired. But yeah. Let's see. I'll pull down that. Back. Go. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what this boss was from FF4. Yeah, don't tell me it's not. I'm still gonna go see it. Don't get me wrong. I made coffee, and then I forgot to grab it earlier. I'm guessing this is half. Yep, alright. That's the dungeon boss, alright. What are all those? Ah. So bad. Oh. He's doing all of it. They're only going in line. Good. Yeah, we did it. There's Thancred. Give me my chest. Okay, striking bottoms. I'll take it. Look at all that aether. Oh shit. We're flying in there, baby. Ironworks? Nah. Oh, just Charlene. Bunch of Charlanes.
Much obliged for clearing the way. We'll get to work at once.
Ah. Vocal Dackle! I do. Man, we have so many good Lalafell NPCs in the game.
Filling these up will take a good while. I appreciate it if you stood watch till we finished.
Mm-hmm. Will do.
I ain't getting chewed to chum by some ether-bloated bugger. Oh, by the by.
Bye.
Where were you planning on putting these to use? We could deliver them by airship, see? Provided it ain't too far.
Oh yeah, we're taking them to the moon, man.
We would need them transported to Glam, to the Tower of Babel.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a long old journey. Too long for a direct flight. Tell you what, we'll send them over with the scheduled shipment of provisions headed that way.
Scheduled.
I'll make the arrangements as soon as we get back. Save some poor chocobos having to drag this lot through the snow.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
You have our thanks. We shall not forget your generosity.
Oh. Dude, one of my favorite NPCs just chilling out.
Everything seems to be proceeding apace. I dare say you would have been fine without me.
Thancred, we were. I literally tanked. Yeah, look at me just...
Why would you say such a thing? You were not bound by contract or the threat of force. And you gain no advantage by devaluing your own contribution. Yet you must be bound by something to speak thus. What is it?
Joke.
What binds me? A belief, I suppose. Born of our shared struggles. No matter where my comrades go, I have faith they will be fine. For I know that they will walk their chosen path as surely as I walk mine. I trust them, in short. Trite though it may sound.
Trust.
Friendship.
I remember the word. How long has it been since last I used it? It had no place in my dealings. Not with other Voidsent, and certainly not with Xenos. Not even in the time before darkness engulfed the world. Full often did Memoriates betray their own, corrupted by the very power they wielded. You could trust no one but yourself. Alone we fought, and alone we fell. I wouldn't know how to trust. Is there some trick to it?
Just stay close to this one. You'll learn in no time.
Yeah, we trust a lot of people.
Aye, absolutely fine.
I confess I thought thou mightst have more words of counsel to offer.
Oh, she'll soon get the hang of it, even without my help. After our work here is done, I'll see myself back to the shadows.
Going back to being a spy.
But before that, I take it you've heard as well.
What is everybody talking about?
Indeed. The client seeketh Archons, and 'twould seem our extensive travels and neutrality make us prime candidates.
Well, assuming we take on the request, I suspect I'll be stuck with you again. Don't let me down, hmm?
What is everybody getting hired for? Hey, hold up. Who's getting jobs and we're not getting jobs? What the fuck? Hey, hold on. All my friends are getting jobs? Jesus, someone's hiring up Archons? Alright. What up, Thancred? Zero straight as an arrow, isn't she? Refreshing contrast to our more circuitous company. Zero. I'm simply staying close to you. But I really learned about trust. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, if we go to our character thing... Oh wait, it's not here. Hold on. Where is it? I think it's... Party? Oh, social? Here somewhere. Well, there's a whole trust function. Somewhere here. Add to level. It was a whole thing. Oh, there it is. Look at that. You're already here. We trust you. Clearly. Fair enough. It took us a while to get everybody up to level 90. To not only allow us use of the tanks, to arrange their transportation to Garlemald besides. Lest are we to count Kokol among our allies. And to thee, we must also give thanks, Thancred, for coming to our aid on such short notice. Thancred? Please, you know I'm always happy to help. Don't hesitate to call on me again. Ooh. Ew. These are... give me some... Say like those first materials are bad. Till next time. You may now enter Aether Front with a party of NPC avatars. I did. I just did that. Simply staying close to you. Where's Varshan? Right here. Sorry we didn't talk to you. We are truly indebted to Coco. I must invite him to Red Hand as a guest of honor. You? Good. Like fear to play. Time to proceed to the next stage of our plans. Yeah. With the tank's transportation thus arranged, our first task is complete. We may now turn our attention to the second. To wit, obtaining the blessing of the Ilsabard contingent to use the Tower of Babel to channel energy onto the moon. Our destination is Camp Broken Glass, where we may present our petition to Commander Lucia. Lucia! I haven't seen that bitch in so long. Let's go to our summer glam. Actually, to visit Lucia? You know what? Yeah, we're gonna stay on our summer glam. We need to go to... There we go. Tertium? Let's go to the Tertium. I think that's where we need to go. I really love the Garlemald music too. Oh, we had to go to Broken Glass? Come on, I thought they would have been in the Tertium. Oh, wait, while we're here. What up, Alize? It was a brave and selfless thing that engineer did, piloting the snowcraft for our sake. There's something to be learned of such tenacity. Imagine it's how we've managed to persevere despite all that's happened here. With the gate closed, we no longer worry about Voidsent. For the moment, at least. Soldiers and refugees have done well to protect what remains of their home thus far. We will help make sure they continue to do so. Have no doubt you will see Vitra reunited with his sister, but we will be praying for your success all the same. Yeah, you guys need to take a back seat. Julius. Or Eulus. Alphino told me about the gate you found in Lapis Manalis. Hopefully that means the end to our Voidsent troubles. Yeah, this was all from the last patch. I did not press for details, but he gave me the impression you met with some misfortune out there. We don't have much, but forget we're here to help if you need it. Alright, well now let's go to the correct warp. Glad we can say hi to the twins and Eulus over there. Also, talk about NPCs that have grown on me over time. Fucking Eulus. Love that guy. Also, why is it raining here? Come on, man. Also, do I have my fashion thing? Oh, I don't have my fashion log on here at all. Fashion accessories. Give me back my umbrella. Wait. You can enable auto umbrella? Eyes. When was this added to the game? What the fuck? There's an auto umbrella option? Man, I had no clue. The rest of these are just whatever, but auto umbrella? Like, that's good. Is that naming way? I need a naming way minion. Alright, let's see. I had no clue there was an auto umbrella option. That's neat. Don't know when that was added, but that's neat. What up, Zero? Here we are again. Glad am I to hear that Garlemald's restoration proceedeth apace, and people no longer want for warmth. Be that as it may, there is no substitute for appropriate garments in such frigid climes, as I can personally attest. Ah, you want me to dress warmer? Like so. Wait. Can I swap to any of my glamours here? Oh. When did that happen? Huh. Because normally in maps like this, you can't swap glamours. I'm surprised they let me swap glamours here. You know what? Yeah, I'll run Paladin for a bit. Per Yshtilla's advice, I have changed to clothing more suited to these surrounds. The better to blend in. I hope this will suffice. Maxima! My other favorite Garlean. You are, as ever, welcome, Garlean. I do believe I have met all your comrades. Lucia! Pouring water right now. Alright. Whoa. Stay hydrated out there, people. Stop me. Allow me to personally thank you for your assistance during the recent Voidsent incursion. Action saved many. What brings you here today? We gotta go shoot some energy to the moon! Pray, forgive us for not sending word in advance. Commander. But we seek your cooperation in a matter of great import. So you see, we gathered all this Aether and we're gonna shoot it to the moon. All of the Aether. We're gonna shoot it to the moon. Indeed, we appreciate you consulting us instead of taking unilateral action. It is no simple matter to activate the Tower of Babel, and I speak not only of the technological challenges. Personally, I think we must consider the emotional impact of such actions above all else. Yeah, I mean, the tower did brainwash your capital, and then, like, cause people to turn on themselves and each other. Became food for a primal that was your former, like, emperor or imperador. I'm not sure what the proper term is there in the game. We have yet to re-establish a governing body. We provisionally refer to those who remain here as Garlean community. True. I'm glad that we're addressing the fact that they don't have an established, like, government anymore. That, like, no, the former regime has been toppled. Now they're just kind of there. You know what I mean? Trying to rebuild their culture and their country. As you would expect, they are predominantly native Garleans, most of whom are uncomfortable with ethereal manipulation. Would make sense. Garleans can't manipulate Aether. To compound matters, the trauma inflicted by Anima is still fresh. Yep, it's horrible. If the tower were to suddenly light up again, it is like to cause distress and reopen old wounds. Better that than facing a mass invasion by Golbez and his Voidsent hordes, surely. Of course, we acknowledge the gravity of the situation as well as the promised bloodshed should we fail to act. Yet, even were we to convey your warning to the public, many simply do not understand the workings of magic or the rift. They will struggle to comprehend why they must be forced to relive personal horrors for the sake of something they cannot imagine. Yeah, true. You can't expect people to work for the greater good if they've never really experienced or handled, like, the consequences or, like, horrible truth of it. Like, basically, people don't know how good they have it. And, like, yeah, no. During peacetime, like, yeah, no. People don't know how good they have it or how bad it can get. Like, oh yeah. No, that makes sense. What's there to imagine? Haven't these people seen Voidsent with their own eyes? They did. We saved a couple. Also, Maxima, I hope you get a bigger role in rebuilding Garlemald. Can't wait for 7.0 to roll around and we get the Garlemald Restoration Project. Let us suppose you encounter someone who is freezing in this cold. A natural thing to do might be to make them a fire, yes? But what if the person's sole experience with fire was being badly burned by it? They harbored an acute fear. Despite the benefits, nay, the necessity of the warmth you offer, they may flee on instinct, or misinterpret your actions for aggression and lash out. That do be trauma. So, like the fire that torments this individual, the Tower of Babel torments the people of Garlemald. Yet we cannot afford to falter here. We must find a way to help them overcome their fear. Must. Fuck, Lucia's so cool. I agree. To that end, the contingent will assist however we can. You speak with Alphino and Alize. I was just there. With the rapport that they have established with the Garlean people, I dare say they provide us with valuable insights. They should. In the meantime, Urianger, might I ask you to remain here and oversee the technical aspects of the tower activation? Well, now I feel silly for changing my Gunbreaker garb to summer clothes. You know what? I think I like my warrior glam the best, so I'm just gonna stick with that for now. I've had this warrior glam since Stormblood, and I have not changed it. Like, I think this tank top has been like one of my favorite tops in the game. Also, shouts to Garlemald for having one of my favorites. Alize, you got new things to say? I knew you wouldn't be able to stay away. Duelus, I just talked to you. All the things. Yep. Farshad! Taking the liberty of explaining our objective. Thank you, dude. To dread fire even when one is freezing. To become a prisoner of one's fear. Is a fate of which Voidsent too can succumb, aye. I am glad to see you, Narmi. Vitra has explained our present dilemma. Tis no unfounded concern that the Garleans might take poorly to the reactivation of the Tower of Babel. Putting it mildly, many would be up in arms over it. Trust in the Ilsabard contingent is fragile enough. We need to tread lightly, or we risk jeopardizing everything we've achieved. A lady. Trust, again. Well, it seems to me there's not for it but to speak with the people. Yep, I figured. Rather than harping on about the necessity of the plan, we need to lend an ear to their concerns. Then perhaps we can begin working towards a compromise. Yep, it's a plan. In that case, I'll take you to meet the community leaders. They're at a station called Senatus, near the Snaculum Imperialis. I'd be honored to speak with them, though it would be prudent to learn where people elsewhere stand as well. But that I will leave up to the others, save Zero. Might you accompany me? I'm sure those in Tapper's Den will have their own opinions. Alphino, if I may drag you along. Tertium, we leave to you. You are no stranger to people here, so it would take little prodding to convince them to speak freely. Yes. Give me the location where I don't have to move, thank you. And it's settled. Once you've learned what you can, let's all meet in the Forum Solius, where we'll have what I hope is a productive discussion. Alright, let's go, team. Let's go talk to a bunch of Garleans. Ma'am, your clothes are a little cold. Sir, your clothes are really cold. It's a serious lad. Serious lad, what are you doing being serious over here? No, stop it. The tower is evil. It'll turn us all evil. I don't want to hear it. Leave me alone. Run away. 5 people, alright. Oh, I have a feeling nobody's gonna like this plan. Oh, hello, old lady. Hey, yeah, we're gonna go shoot some Aether into space.
Fie. That tower isn't right, I tell you. All those magics. Years ago, when I lived in the provinces, the locals razed our village to the ground with the stuff. Made things appear and disappear and fly and burn. I can still see it when I close my eyes. You've done us a good turn, dear. But let's not talk about any tower any longer. It's unnatural.
Alright, ma'am. Good to know. Let's see here. Hey, who's over there that wants to play cards? Malleus? Yeah, so we're gonna go shoot some Aether into space? Wait, the Tower of Babel? Are you out of your mind? That abomination transformed my friends and family into monsters. I can't even bear to look at it whenever I step outside. If you want to do something for us, tear the bloody thing down. Sure. Oh. Somebody in here. Contemplative citizen. Hello! What are you contemplating in here? What up, emo man? We're gonna go shoot Aether into the moon. The Tower of Babel? Well, what's it got to do with Void Scent? Can't say I understand. Still, your people have done much and more for us Garleans. If you say it's necessary, then that's good enough for me. Wow. You were the most positive of them all so far. Alright, man, you take a nap. Oh, people are still injured in here, I see. Popeye? Whatever its present state, the Imperial Palace was once the pride of Garlemald. I mean no disrespect to you and yours, but shouldn't the Garlean people be its caretakers instead of foreigners? You know what? Alright, I see that. Though if we dared speak thus to some of the contingent, they might make assumptions. Cut our rations, or worse. No, forget I said anything, please. You're not wrong, it's valid. But also, we don't want, you know, Garlean Uprising Volume 2, Electric Boogaloo. Let's see. Go get on our motorcycle. Let's go! Yeah, I really love Garlemald's music. Like, if you want a zone that will put me to sleep, this area is one of them. Euless is on his way with the others. I hope you found the people more receptive than we did. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I doubt it, but I hope so. Who the fuck? Army. May I present to you Lord Naeus. Lord Naeus and Matthias, magistrates of our political council. Ah, dickhead. They have been spearheading the efforts to establish a new system of government here. When we raised the subject of the Tower of Babel, they insisted that we speak no further until joined by representatives of the Ilsebard contingent. I see Alphino and Alize have yet to arrive, though, so perhaps we should wait. It doesn't matter if only some of you are present. We simply wish to make one thing perfectly clear. The tower is the manifestation of Garlean ingenuity and authority. It was once the abode of the imperial family, and it will forever bear tremendous cultural significance. That's a big yikers for me, dude. That's a big oof. It is insulting enough that we have had to suffer foreigners occupying it under the guise of rendering aid. And now you propose reactivating it? Nay, we have had enough. Garlemald of old may have fallen, but she fell in civil war to her own people, not to Eorzea, nor any other land. We came here to assert our unequivocal... I hate that word. We came here to assert our unequivocal claim to our territory. Garlemald, in all that lies within her bounds, is beholden to no one. You... Yeah, that face says it all. Of just... Hey, shut the fuck up. Who put you in power? Get the fuck out of here. Why are we talking to you? Get out of here. This fucking guy. I was making a joke and saying, yes, they're politicians, so they're dickheads. You know what? Nah, those guys are just dickheads. Fuck those guys. Fucking worst. Fucking clowns, dude. There is no common ground to be found with these men. In spite of this, you would still engage with them. Yeah, that's part of doing what we do, is finding a middle ground. Do not begrudge them Do not begrudge them their hostility. They merely seek to protect their homeland. That said, we must strive to reach an understanding with one another. True. Our sovereignty is of paramount importance. On this, there can be no concessions. We will treat the Ilsebard contingent if only to assert our rights. If your intentions are as benevolent as your claim, then you will agree to our demands. The Fallen Empire, yeah. Euless is eager to get out of the cold. Euless, maybe, you know what? I would say maybe you should leave Garlemald, but honestly, a lot of Garleans not really being accepted in other places. Might want to think it over. You can go to Rats at Han, though. That'd be tight. Since their excellencies are involved to negotiate with the contingent, I will escort them to the Tertium. I'll also instruct Alphino and Alize to meet us there. Yeah, those are the people that should be here. Lord Matthias, Lord Naeus, by your leave, my comrades and I would speak with the residents of Senatus. Though the Ilsabard contingent holds the Tower of Babel, it is I who wishes for it to be reactivated, and thus I think it meet that I be present for this discussion. If my understanding of your people's hardships, of their hopes and desires, of their dreams for the future, is sorely lacking, in my ignorance I would struggle to contribute. Lest you worry, I will not plead our case to the community in your absence. I wish only to identify common ground upon which we might build a relationship that sees us overcome our differences. Very well. But know that guards will not hesitate to escort you from the premises should they judge your actions to be inappropriate. Like hip gyrations. If it's settled, then you should all head to Senatus. I will join you there after I see their excellencies to the tertium. Ulysses, you can do so much better than being a jobber for these fucking clowns. For a dude that just loves his country and his people, God. Ulysses could do so much better. Where are we going? Oh, all the way over there. Jesus. Nope, not doing that. Oh, not doing that one either. Did they just hunt train? Or are there just a bunch of people just standing there? What? Sub-Zero. Their defenses bespeak a cautious mindset, more so than tertium. Primus? Ulysses told us all. You have Lord Nias's permission to enter and speak with our residents, but not to partition them directly for support. Remember that. Primus? Primus, look at me. Primus? Piece of shit, look at me. You have no idea what we've been through. Fucking stand down. Here it is, Senatus. A temporary refuge for political dignitaries, hence the tight security. True. I'm given to understand that outsiders are not normally permitted to so much as a glimpse inside. We should consider ourselves fortunate to be given this opportunity. We are lucky. I hope it will be worth the trouble. As do I, Zero. As do I. Enter Senatus? Yeah, let's enter Senatus. Wow, you guys live in a fancier train station. Or hangar, I should say. The basic design is reminiscent of tertium, though somewhat embellished. Yeah, it's just a fancier fucking warehouse. To begin, I propose we split up and ask the residents for their views on the Ilsabard contingent and the current state of affairs. We would also do well to learn more about the Enclave itself. Should you observe anything of note, pray, keep it in mind. It is through open hearts and open minds that I believe we may yet convince their leaders to work with us for the greater good. The greater good. Alright. Piles of crates. What are these? The stockpile of assorted supplies bears markings indicating that they were provided by the Ilsabard contingent. The Enclave is clearly reliant upon the Alliance for aid. Yeah, I mean, all it would take is just an embargo on their country, and then like they would slowly just smother out, and it'd be Sad. No, like, the Garleans are not good right now. They need a lot of fucking help. You want to know what I think? I'm a soldier. I try not to think about politics at all. I'll say this much. Our leaders labored to preserve our culture, our way of life. What remains of it, at any rate. I trust them to do what's best for Garlemald. You know what? That's a very soldierly response of you. Ceruleum! Well, they have ceruleum here, at least. You recognize large casks as the very same you and your comrades used to transport ceruleum from Lapis Manalis. Why they are in Senatus is unclear. Someone sharing ceruleum with Senatus? What up, Zero? The furnishings are quite lavish. I'm reminded of Troya. Yeah, it's a bougie warehouse. This can be called anything. It's a bougie warehouse. Alright, who are you, Marcus? How do I feel about the contingent? Conflicted, to say the least. I've been tasked with the distribution of supplies, and I know as well as any that we couldn't survive without outside aid. Thank you. Be that as it may, even though the Empire has collapsed, we have our pride. Yeah, but pride doesn't fill your stomach. People don't want to be beholden to others forever, and there's no denying that it chafes to see our benefactors occupying the Imperial Palace. Yeah, well, maybe if it didn't have something so important in it, then we wouldn't be there. Or maybe you should make a new Imperial Palace someplace else. What up, Barshan? Finished touring the Enclave, have you? And what were you able to learn? People here kind of suck. That's what we learned. Much the same as me, then. They accept the contingent's help out of necessity, and harbor a measure of resentment. They only have themselves to blame. If they do not like the bargain, they should reject it. How many times must I tell you it's absolutely out of the question? Oh. Are we here to help a poor innocent person? What's going on? We're wondering the very same. We came running when we heard shouting. Oh, it's somebody from Gilspar contingent. Is aught the matter? Oh, no, I was just trying to explain. Mayhap you can clear this up. The contingent has made a reasonable request, but this man insists that it's impossible. It concerns the Magitech weapons which run rampant throughout Regio Urbanissima. Every time we deliver supplies here, we have to dispatch extra men to defend against potential attacks. To address the issue once and for all, we've proposed the elimination of all machina that loiter near the supply route. But you heard them; they refuse to even consider it. The magistrates have already spoken on this matter. Rampant or no, those war machina are Garlean assets. Furthermore, who is to say they are as dangerous as you attest? Fine, you go walk outside with the war machina. It has been suggested that this could be the pretense to scavenge Magitech material for your own ends. I know not if that's the case, but the fact remains that we cannot allow you to destroy them. I mean, even Okay, the dumbest part about what he just said is that Garlemald has castrums, which are like bases for people that don't play F14. Like they have castrums set up all across different continents that we personally, as the Warrior of Light, have like toppled over and like, you know, brought under Ilsabard, under the Ilsabard contingents, and the Eorzean Alliance's like influence. So if we wanted to just use Magitech materials, they already have them. Also, we hire the Garland Ironworks with fucking Sid and Nero. Like, this guy. The audacity of this guy. Fuck this guy. Stupid. You're ignorant. More speculation by the magistrates, I presume. Yeah, speculation. Ridiculous. But they have spoken, and unless we want to inflame tensions further, there's naught we can do. How complicated relations become when not grounded in a clear and equitable arrangement. Equitable arrangement, of course. Do I understand the difficulty of your position? As a soldier, you must do your duty and obey your superiors. I have an idea. I must speak with Commander Lucia. May I take charge of this matter? By all means. Yeah, Euless, bridge that gap. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass, where we might discuss a solution I believe will satisfy all parties. Tight. I would love to see the solution. Let's see, passage to Garlemald. We need to go back to the map. So many people with their summer glams out. You know what? I kind of want to go back to Gunbreaker. There we go. We're in our summer glam. What do we have here? Earnest Envoy. What up, guy? Who is this person again? What do you suppose he has in mind? Completed mine inspection of the tower. Thou shalt be pleased to hear the transference of Aether will pose no difficulty. John, leave this to me, my friend. Hero? He seems awfully confident. Oh, Lucia. Lucia. You are returned. With glad tidings, I hope. Maxima. My 3 favorite Garland. No, I can't even say that. They're not my 3 favorite Garleans. Welcome back, all of you. I pray there have been positive developments in your efforts to appeal to the Garlean community. Mayhap not yet, but there's a method by which I believe all stand to gain. Yes. As satrap, intend to propose a trade agreement between Radzat-Han and the people of Garlemald. That does solve that. That bypasses the Ilsabard contingent, and they don't need to. And Garlemald would have their affairs slightly private. Can't see why not. They would be a neutral party between the two. Please continue. The people of this nation have lived through its collapse and more. Yet they have chosen to remain, for it is their home. True. That they have been able to survive thus far is thanks to the Ilsabard contingent, or rather, in less flattering terms, they are entirely at your mercy. Yep. Despite your noble intentions, this one-sided relationship has fueled feelings of frustration and resentment. True. It's no surprise, then, that some Garleans are loath to engage with foreigners, for fear of indebting themselves further, or surrendering more of their already limited autonomy. It is why I wish to present them with an equitable arrangement. One would restore them to a sense of agency after having been forced to rely upon charity. Yep. Let them build themselves back up. With the help of others, but, you know, not the people that toppled their government. Hell yeah, Euless. Easier said than done. What exactly do you have in mind? Long have Garlemald and Radzat-Han abided by a treaty of non-interference. Freely have we traded with one another, and I wish but to continue in this tradition. You would provide your people with such supplies as you require, in return for which you would grant us leave to use the Tower of Babel, as well as share your Magitech resources and expertise. As we become more reliant on your technologies, we will of course require more ceruleum to fuel it. This you possess in abundance, and for it you will be duly compensated. That Han's culture will be enriched by your Magitech wonders, and our ever-increased demand for your wares will see Garlemald grow wealthy and prosperous. That's how it goes. Only when both sides keep the interests of the other in mind can an equitable relationship be forged. It is a principle I once thought I understood, but I've come to appreciate all the more in recent days, thanks to the sage counsel of a friend from beyond the rift. Me? Yes, you, Zero. Your Excellency, thank you for your careful consideration of Garlemald's future. Though I cannot speak for every Garlean, I myself see no reason to object your proposal. It is definitely a more favorable solution than, you know, if you're so reliant on your pride, which every countryman needs, then like, yeah, this seems like the best solution. Indeed. If Radzat-Han were to take the initiative, other nations may follow suit and seek to normalize trade relations with us. If you see sense in my proposal, I ask you to join me in the negotiations at Tertium. Your support may be instrumental in winning over Lord Nias and Metius. Metius or Matthias? By all means, go with them. Have matters here well in hand. I have learned all that I may regarding the tower's operation, so I too shall hie me to Tertium. We're going to Tertium. Going to Tertium to go talk to our good old friends there. Air quotes, friends. Alright, what up, Lucia? Equitable arrangement. The Thought Trap has a pragmatic vision of the future. Nope, not wrong. What up, Ernest Envoy? The trade agreement can be forged. I dare to hope that it will thaw relations with the Garleans. Until then, I'll keep on trying to convince them the need to decommission these dangerous weapons. Diplomatically, that is. Oh, we're going to Tertium. I don't need to write there. Tertium. Just teleport. Dinosaur? Flying dinosaurs? Alright. Let's see. Ah! Well, there's Nias. Can we finally begin the negotiations? Alright, Dick. And Matthias. A crowd you may have brought, but numbers will not intimidate us. The Tower of Babel is ours by rights, and nothing you do will convince us otherwise. Rest assured, it is not our intent to infringe upon the rights of the people of Garlemald. Let us instead discuss the future. As satrap of Rajadhan, I wish to establish a new trade agreement between our nations. Yep, you get this. I get this. And then we can share it. It's mutually beneficial. The aid we presently receive will not last forever, my lords. Sooner or later, we must stand on our own 2 feet. True. But to do so, we must secure means to replenish our coffers, and the proposed agreement presents a rare opportunity. Extremely rare, because they don't have to do that. It's true, we do not want for Magitech and Ceruleum, and foreign currency will be needed to procure such things as we lack. It would depend on the precise terms, but I can see the merits. What? I can't believe what I'm hearing. You served the Emperor, were a proud patriot. Yet now you entertain selling national resources like a common merchant? Yeah, but if you have a ton of resources, you should share that to get resources you don't have to improve your nation. Huh. Haven't you played Civilization before? Oh, I haven't played Civilization before. Clearly you haven't played Civilization before either. Like you, I weep for what we have lost. But we are to rebuild Garlemald. We must make use of what precious assets remain to us. True. Nonsense. Utter nonsense. You are a traitor, Nias, and there will be a reckoning. Oh yes, when the people of Senatus learn of this, they will cry out for your blood. Bro, what are these daggers he has in his back over there? Lord Matthias, wait! It isn't safe out there. He's gonna get attacked by this fucking mech. I swear to God. Alright, nice. An embarrassing display. A man of Matthias' station should have the capacity to keep his emotions in check. I fear for Lord Matthias. While I am thrilled Lord Nias was willing to consider my proposal, I am worried about Lord Matthias. To the best of my knowledge, Lord Matthias is a civil servant with no combat experience. I think he's a bitch, and I think we need to help him. Should he meet with misfortune, he may fare poorly. Zero. I'm not surprised. Some people cannot be moved by mere words. True. It's far too dangerous for civilians to be outside alone. We must go after Lord Matthias. Yes, I will. Let's leave matters here for Maximus care while we rest, while the rest of us join in the search. Lord Matthias is bound to Senatus. We may be able to catch up with him in Regio Urbanissima. God. Fucking Garlean names. Pray he may not come to any harm. Oh, is that why everyone was standing there in that pile? Turn on my tank stands. Time to go! Motorcycle away! Motorcycle away! Regio Urbanissima. Where did this guy go? I see. Oh. Pull someone else. I'm alive. Hey, you're alive, you dickhead. You're saved by my very, very cool looking summer glam.
Praise the sisters, you are safe.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Don't think I'm indebted to you. I never asked for your help.
Hey, fuck you, dude. Bitch.
You love Garlemald dearly, Lord Metius. That much is plain.
It's Metius.
But you're not alone in that. We all mourn what has become of our homeland. Bristle at having to rely upon outsiders simply to survive the cold. Even now, I struggle with fear and uncertainty. Day after day, I ask myself, what is right? Where do we go from here? I've yet to find the answers.
You're trying to, at least.
But I won't stop looking nonetheless. And I won't avert my gaze from our grim reality.
Euless should be your new emperor. I'm just saying. That dude right
Is there hope for us?
On his shoulder. Yeesh. I mean, your commanding officer committed suicide.
So long as we live. Garlemald lies in ruins, but the bonds between us will never be broken. We are the chain that connects generations past and future. You and I, it's links. Help us, Lord Metius, for all we have been and for what we may yet become. Please.
To be lectured by the younger. It ill becomes a man of my station. I will rejoin the talks at Tertium. Might I trouble you to escort me?
Yes, you can walk. I will ride my cool motorcycle.
Elwipard, I apologize for my discourtesy. I owe you my life, and I thank you.
Euless, wait. I'd like a word. With you as well. I'm to stay close, after all.
Oh?
Worry not, we shall see the magistrate safely back to Tertium.
I mean, yeah, you two would be more than enough.
What is it?
You bound that man with trust, didn't you? That's why he did not require coercion to return.
I don't know, man. Just roll with it. Shrug.
Shall we walk, perhaps? Chilly, standing around here. So that's how Zero came to join you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we had to explain the whole
Still,
thing.
I'm not sure I'm qualified to explain something like trust. I wouldn't describe myself as a sociable person. Before all this, any free time I had, I spent looking after my brother and sister.
Hmm?
As for the magistrate, I only told him what's been on my mind of late. But I wouldn't have done so, I think, if it weren't for the twins' influence. Trust is infectious, in a manner of speaking. When someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them, in others, in yourself. Perhaps it's because the magistrate felt that earnestness that he gave us a chance. As I did, after I was caught trying to steal provisions from the enemy. Trust comes easy in such company.
Little wonder my world is devoid of it. No one trusts in you, and so you trust in no one. And round the wheel turns.
Man, fuck Destiny 2. Yeah? Fuck Destiny 2.
During the Contra Memoria, we had already come to judge one another based on strength and usefulness. You either used or were used. Those who rejected this rule didn't survive.
Oh, is this her flashback?
My mother wanted to save the world, to fulfill the hopes of Memoria's good and true. After she died, I carried on her mission alone.
Yeah, because Zero's the last one.
Alone? Didn't you have anyone to help you?
Almost. 2 men tried just the once. A swordsman and a mage, whom I met when passing through a village. They had saved the people there from corrupted Memoriates. When they learned our enemies were the same, they seemed heartened. They claimed to be soldiers of a kingdom called Baron, and were traveling the realm in search for means to end the Contra Memoria. They invited me to join them. I refused. How could I not, having learned the lessons of my world? Those who would work with others always have their own motives. I would not place myself at their mercy. I would not be forced to submit. I expected some manner of outburst, some show of frustration at having failed to deceive me. But they simply watched me walk away. I didn't know what to make of it then, but now, perhaps they shared a bond of trust. Perhaps they were the last ones left who dared. Perhaps they hoped I was like them too. Perhaps it was just an offer and nothing more.
Oh, too late now.
I continued fighting alone. But ultimately I was undone, overwhelmed by enemies that had banded together. I was cold, in pain, wishing desperately that someone would save me. And as I lay there in solitude, I felt it happen. The breaking of our world. Darkness washed over me, and I was swept into the rift. When I finally managed to return, it was to a world forever transformed. My home, now filled with abominations. I had a chance to learn about trust, and forsook it.
Raw. Just, damn, bitch.
I never had the power to save my home single-handed. I should have accepted their invitation. Had I joined them as I've joined you, I might not have had to face the end of the world alone. But it's all history now. No amount of reflection or regret will change our present reality.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive.
True.
So long as you're alive, there will always be hope, no matter how bad things get. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today. Think about it. It's plain that you've forged bonds with those around you. If you didn't feel that in some sense, would you have risked your life as you did for a meager ration of boots?
Boots?
I trust you too, for what it's worth.
True. I did share a moment a couple patches ago.
Here it is again.
I'm embarrassed.
The fire that burned in my breast when you came to my rescue. The urge to weep, though there is no sorrow. If this is trust, then what must I do? How do I answer it?
What the fuck is that second answer? That's so fucking stupid. What a cheeky ass answer. Oh yes, fire booby milk? No. No, we are not firing booby milk. However you like.
Give me your hand. It's not something you do constantly, mind. A friend is a friend regardless.
You got some big ass
A
hands.
friend. So that's what it means.
Oh, my nakamas.
Someone you trust.
My Tomodachis. F14's so fucking good. Ugh. Don't think of Xenos right now. Ah, I killed that motherfucker. I was his one true friend, his only ally. Killed the fuck out that dude. It was a good fight. Oh man. People are not gonna like that. I love Xenos. But fuck, there are some people that are gonna get to that scene and just be like, no. No. Alright, let's turn in this quest. When I first met Zero, I wasn't sure what to make of her forthright to a fault nature. But now I understand she is simply an honest soul to the core. And he next to Sloan, get some cutscene BS, and then go to the holo projector and talk to Sloan. Fuck you, Destiny. Yeah. Yeah, no, Destiny is a horrible MMO. It's a horrible MMO with fun shooty bang bangs. Also, you know, Laxon, that the only reason we're playing Destiny 2 is because of a mutual friend. So, you know, for me, it's just one of those where it's like, oh, it gives me something to do. When FF14 didn't have a fuck mutual friend. You know what? You can clip this. You can clip this right here with your fucking message down below there. And just send it to him. Fuck it. Yeah, you know what? You know who you are, mutual friend. You did this. You did this to him. But now I understand she is simply an honest soul. Yes, she is. Honest soul to the core. Thank you. I feel at least as though I've found answers I sought. And I owe it all to you and Euless. Right then, I expect the others have already arrived back at Tertium. We should join them. I want... Spell speed, blood. Spell speed, blood. Oh, it has tenacity though. Nobody wants that. See, skill speed, vitality, directed. Oh? Are we getting a cutscene? Back at the Tertium. Hell yeah, how'd this go? Oh, hold on. Let me stop this. Whoop. I mean, I probably would still play because I lack other games at the moment. Yeah. My time schedule is going to be hectic for the next like month or two because of this patch happening at the same time as a Destiny 2 season starting. Like both MMOs I play just happen to line up. And like, boy. I mean, I'm at least gonna stream the introduction to this patch and everything now. And then I'll probably play Destiny 2 like tomorrow morning or later on tonight. You'll see me online. People that play games with me, you'll see me online. You'll see me on Steam or in Discord, just not sleeping. Or after having a brief sleep like I normally do. Full glad am I to see everyone returned, and none worse for wear. Various representatives of the Garlean community have gathered here this very moment. Dare say this is a fine opportunity to announce the trade agreement. I like how they just gave that dude Xenos' armor. Jesus. You've read the memorandum. I trust you find the terms acceptable. I trust you find the terms acceptable. Blah, 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 blah. I do. And Nias, I pray you forgive my disgraceful conduct earlier. I am ashamed not only of my behavior, but of placing the burden of negotiation solely on your shoulders in my absence. Okay, if an SMG has 0 stability, is that good or bad? Bad. Bad. That means your kickback is going to be like crazy. But also, what that means is you can just compensate with it manually. It's just going to be a lot harder to use. Is what that question means. Or that's the answer to that question. Like, it might fuck with your game feel. You should know that, when we brought up the subject of the tower's reactivation to the people of Tapper's Den, some reacted quite strongly. Once we explained it would be to prevent another Voidsent invasion, however, they were more receptive. It's fair to say the recent episode is still fresh in their minds. Yeah. I tagged along to deliver a supply of ceruleum. I have to say, I didn't expect to see such a large crowd. Even the stuffy Imperials who normally keep to themselves in Senatus are here. My friends and countrymen, lend me your ears. Oh? Oh? I am pleased to inform you all of this joyous occasion that we, people of Garlemald, have entered into a trade agreement with Radzatan. They did. To inaugurate our accord, we intend to grant the individuals before you access to the Tower of Babel. In return, Radzatan will provide us with supplies, which will be equally distributed amongst the settlements of our nation. Fair. Let me be clear on one point. This is not an act of charity, but trade. A bargain struck between equals, rooted in trust and respect. And it marks a significant step towards building our nation and regaining true independence. Radzatan holds Garlean technology and ingenuity in the highest esteem. It is my hope that, through this agreement, our people will enjoy a mutually beneficial relationship for years to come. Now then, we bid you gather around and hear the particulars, that you might convey them to those elsewhere. Oh my God, spices! Oh, I don't know if I like spicy food. Bitch, why you talk to me? I'm a child. Ah, look at all that planning. Though burdened by hardship and trauma were the people of Garlemald, that they were unable to imagine a brighter future. To be recognized as equals, as the nation was something of value to offer to others. Validation alone is enough to rekindle their hope. True. It's a sense of pride that you can anchor to. It is by virtue of partnership that we access the Tower of Babel. A rather timely development, given your Aether tank's impending arrival. Once the tower's stores have been replenished, we need but wait. Wait, Y'shtola's signal to channel the energy to the moon, yes? Aye. And you can leave that and anything else on this end to me and Alphino. No need to worry. Devote all your energy to the mission in the void. As ever, I am in your debt. You are good friends. The fuck? Yeah, we are. We are good friends. Just the eye widen. Oh, shit. Oh, word. Oh, this is the start of a new quest. You know what? I'm actually going to call it here. Because we've done a lot. You know what, Malleus? I'm just gonna take a quick sit right here. What's good, Malleus? You good? Why are you staring at me, dude? Alright, yeah, sure. Anyways. Thanks everyone who showed up today for stream. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow to go wrap up this patch. We'll probably do the trial and do the new raid content tomorrow. So all the hard shit that I'm going to probably stress about and yell about and flail around in the middle of combat about, we'll go take care of that tomorrow. In the meantime, I have some friends to go catch up with Destiny 2 with. And also, I need to go get something to eat. So yeah. I'll be back tomorrow to go wrap up 6.4. Hope you all are having a good morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever y'all are watching from. And be sure to take care of yourself and each other. Alright. Bye.